There is nothing like summer in DC. Just look at this view. Chicago, I hear you. Seattle, I hear you. New York, I hear you. I'm sorry. This? Come on now. Don't miss it. Look at this sky. Oh, DC. You are pretty. Well, hello everyone. I am back in DC. I just got home from work. I'm starting to finally feel settled a little bit. I've been on the go all June. As you guys know, June is my birthday month. So I've been traveling as well as working, as well as writing and publishing and marketing a new book, Chapter 40, How to Make Less Regretful Decisions in Your 30s. I will drop the link below. But yes, I am starting to finally feel like, okay, let me breathe for a second before my next trip, which will not be until next month, August. So I just got in. I actually grabbed my mail from my P.O. box, or well, it's like a P.O. box. And I'm excited about the mail because rumor has it from my college roommate, high school friend, close friend, that I am featured in my alma mater's magazine. So let me check my mail. Let me show you guys. Hopefully so. If you don't see it in the next clip, just know that I wasn't in it and it's all good. But still, I want to show you guys just in case I am in it, because it's a nice break from my book promotion and a nice break from travel and just like a little treat. I'm treating it as my 40 under 40 recognition. And I say that because I believe the magazine was released before June, before my birthday. If it was, y'all, your girl made 40 under 40. How about that? And if it wasn't, if it was released after my 40th birthday, it's all good. I still made some type of press. So, you can't get mad at that. So let's see. Let's just see. Okay, so you guys see it is spring 2025, which in my mind is not June. So let's see. This is my first time seeing this. Okay. I have not touched it. So I don't even know if this is the actual issue that Nia said that I was in. We're about to see though. Okay, I love that we have a physical printed magazine, because I'm the person who still likes to touch and feel paper and books. It's that 40. That 40 be like, okay, where's the paper? We love a good digital anything, but we also love a good paperback or printed something. I'm getting nervous. I don't see me yet. Is this not the issue? Aww. Look at the UCR Black community. This is Kiona, and she was the former president of the UCR Black alumni. She received an award at the gala. What was the award? The award was, I'm going to be honest, guys, I can't really see that great, but she received an award. So congratulations to Kiona. She deserves it. Whew. I'm almost done. I don't see me. Well, never mind, everyone. Oh, bro. I cannot believe it. There I am. I made it to my alma mater's magazine. Yo, 40 under 40. I've been recognized. I'm choosing to see this as a 40 under 40 recognition. I am printed, featured in the University of California, Riverside magazine, spring 2025 edition. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, y'all, I realized I didn't even read it. I was so excited. Okay, it says N.HARV, class of 2007, is pursuing a doctorate in education at Howard University with a research focus on writing literacy for Black high school students. Harvey also founded N.HARV LLC, assisting educators in writing thought leadership books as a writing consultant and book editor. Let's go! Thank you, UCR family. I love it. I am an active alumna, so I appreciate the recognition. I'm just excited. I have to order another copy for my mama. How cool is this? Spring 2025, your girl. I'm famous. Happy Friday, lovely people. I am in Old Town Alexandria. It's about maybe 6 p.m. It's very gloomy outside because I think it's going to rain. I don't think, but my weather app says that the rain is coming. This is the week of the thunderstorms at night in DC. And this is supposed to be summer, y'all tell me? As a Los Angeles native, a native Angelino who has moved to DC 3 years ago, the first 2 years, like the weather was mild. But this year, 2025, 2024, with the winter storms, or just the like, we had a very snowy white winter, and now in 2025, listen, this inclement weather, not a fan all the way, but I'm trying to make use of my nights when it's not raining in the summer. I work during the day, so at night I like to explore or just walk around different neighborhoods. It's a way for me to, you know, get moving, to move my body, and also to just bring about some creativity. I'm more creative when I'm in different environments, and I don't necessarily live this way. And even if I did, just walking outside is an activity that can spark creativity. So yes, I'm in Old Town Alexandria. I live in DC, but I'm in Old Town Alexandria. If I had to choose a city in Northern Virginia, it would be Alexandria. So I'm gonna walk along the water. That really clears my head. I'm gonna walk along the water, like along the waterfront, and just take in the city. I love this charming old townish city. I'll show you guys some of the views, and just really enjoy myself. I like walking. So yeah, that's on the agenda right now. I have on my bison t-shirt and my rain jacket just in case it starts to rain while I'm out. But I feel good. This is summer 2025. School starts soon in August. So I don't know when I'm actually going to drop this video, but as I'm recording it, at the time of recording, it is July the, I don't know, 18th maybe, 2025. And I am committed. I am dedicated to getting out the house as much as possible this summer and letting that be a part of my intentional rest. Like I traveled a lot last month in June for my birthday month. But for July, I was like, let me just explore my new home more. I keep saying new. I moved to DC 3 years ago, but still, let me explore the DMV, like the DC metropolitan area. I don't know if Alexandria counts, but it's in the DMV, right? So let me get out and actually walk before it starts to get wet. If you want to visit Old Town Alexandria, the best advice I can give you is to find King Street. I'll show you guys and just walk down. So it's going to be blocked off, and then I don't want to get people. And then you'll see like a walking area, like you can, like a street you can walk down. No cars are gonna come down. They have antique shops and restaurants on each side, and it takes you straight to the waterfront. Very nice city, town. It's a city. I won't diss it by saying a town. It's a very nice city, Old Town Alexandria. So yeah, this is King Street. So find King Street. So I like to walk along this trail and just take it all in. So we're still walking along the trail, and as you can see, it's taking us further and further away from like large crowds. So yeah, it's very eventful but also peaceful. Here is Barca, the restaurant on the water. I've never tried it. I don't think I have a desire to, but you know, it's always packed, so it must be good. Let's keep walking. And once you like cross the restaurant, there is, I don't know how to pronounce this park, and it's more peaceful over here. It's kind of like you're dipping into maybe residential neighborhoods, maybe just park area. Ooh, look at the sky. It is about to rain hard, but it's pretty right now, so I won't focus on that. This is sort of like the end of the trail. To the left, I don't know what happens to the left, honestly. across the street is another park. I'm gonna hook a right and do the same thing. I'll make a right on King Street, walk down and do some more laps. But yeah, this is tonight's evening walk. Yesterday I went to National Harbor. I'm trying to switch it up and get to know the city by walking it. So yeah, listen, I encourage you, no matter where you are, depending on the weather, to let nature be your creative influence. Get out, stop the writing for a quick second and just enjoy nature. Get your body moving. It really does help with your creativity. Trust me. Happy Saturday, lovely people. Happy Saturday, writer. So I did I do writing this morning? I will be writing later on. I'm actually heading to breakfast. It's early. I'm meeting Elise, my cohort sister, at 8 a.m. So it is that early. We're going to Union Market. Union Market in DC is, what would I compare it to back home in LA? I guess it would be like, what is downtown? The downtown market? Or I can't think of it right now. It's early. Anyway, it's a fun area with a lot of shops, farmers market types of shops and boutiques and things. I'll give you like a little bit of a glimpse of how it looks, like a little glimpse into the area, but going to catch up with her, celebrate her belated birthday, and she's also going to celebrate mine. Her birthday is in early July, mine is in June, so that should be nice to reconnect and get ready for the upcoming school year. School starts in August. In any case, that's my morning and my attempt to enjoy things DC. Like Union Market is a staple in the DC area, so it's summer, let's enjoy. I got here early in the morning. There is no one in here. It's the perfect time to come.
So we could just take the Swiss off.
We're grabbing coffee. From this Black-owned coffee shop and pop-up space, art space called The Village DC. They just moved locations, and I like this new space. It's huge. It's a good area, and yeah, I got a berry chai.
Help me. Have a good day.
Oh, look at this sky. How beautiful this is. Look at this, it's purple. Oh, DC. You are pretty. DC, especially during the sunset, the golden hour.
TV shows, this normally where they be putting the dead bodies at.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, DC at night is unmatched. Nia and I are walking, and just the Capitol building right down there, like the views.
That's a good shot.
Did you get it? DC nights. Dang, I lost the Capitol. The Capitol building is back that way, and Nia is this way, walking away from me. Happy Saturday, lovely people. It is it's not gloomy, but it's not like the sun is not beaming, but it's not cold either. It's warm, but it looks a little gray. However, after a lot of rain in DC over this summer has been somewhat of a rainy summer, so I'm taking all of the warmth that I can get. But yes, this vlog is going to be a little all over the place because I am recording pockets of my summer as I have come back from traveling, and I've been in the moment. And you know what? Honestly, I love that for me. I love that I've been present with friends and family and just really taking in the DC summers. But a few things that I want to share. First of all, I'm in the car right now because I'm getting ready to go to Turning Natural. This has been a very it's not a typical Saturday, but it's a Saturday that a lot of people can relate to. I went grocery shopping this morning, so just came from Trader Joe's. Before that, my first stop was my mailbox. Went to pick up my mail and then went to Trader Joe's, and now I'm grabbing some breakfast because they have like these patties, like veggie patties at Turning Natural. So I'm here. Turning Natural, if I didn't say it before, listen, I'd be forgetting stuff. But Turning Natural is a Black-owned juicery in DC. I'm in Southeast DC. So I'm gonna get a juice. I'm gonna get a smoothie actually, and then I may buy a beet juice because hello. Apparently I need more beets. And then I'm laughing because getting older is wild. But yeah, and then I'm gonna grab a patty, something to eat. And then I'm heading to National Harbor because I haven't read her books yet, but I feel like she's gonna be one of my favorite authors. Kennedy Ryan is going to be at National Harbor for the book festival. So I'm gonna buy her books there. Hopefully I can get her to sign them, but I'm just gonna be a part of like the bookfluence atmosphere. It's been a while since I've been at anything like that was book focused that doesn't pertain to my book. So I'm excited about that. I am a lover of words. And as you guys know, most of you may know, but some of you may not. First of all, what's going on behind? Sorry, I'm parked on the street and I need to know what's going on behind me. People are walking up, but okay. But yes, a lover of books, lover of words. I appreciate bookfluence. Bookfluence is my brand name, Book Influence. But I get inspired when I'm around bookfluencers living in their purpose. Like it's like it encourages me to write more books. I think I was saying before I got distracted that I am an 11-time published author. If you didn't know, my latest book, Bookfluence, How to Write It. Nope. Bookfluence, How to Make... Jesus, what is my latest book? My latest book is chapter 40 because I just turned 40. So a lot of my decisions that I made in my 30s, I'm giving you like the what not to do, like learn from my lessons. Chapter 40, How to Make Less Regretful Decisions in Your 30s. Chapter 40 is kicking my butt, apparently, because I can't remember stuff. But yes, all of that to say that I published it 2 months ago, or whenever you're writing this book, Lord, or whenever you're watching this video, I published it in June the 26th, a couple of weeks after my 40th birthday. I published that book in June 26, 2025. And that was like I wouldn't say it's a fun project. It is a tradition now because I published chapter 30, How to Make Less Regretful Decisions in Your 20s, when I turned 30 years old. So at this point, chapter 30, chapter 40, I'm going to continue in the tradition. But I typically write thought leadership books and education-based books. So this is something special because it's a memoir. It's a self-help memoir. This is not my only memoir. Now, I've written memoirs before, like when I came back from South Korea. I used to live in South Korea. I was an English teacher out there, again, for those who may not know. So this is not my only experience with the genre, but my current focus is bookfluence. How to write a book to position yourself as a leader in your industry. Like that's my signature book. It's also my coaching program. Like that's my brand. That's what I've been working on for the past maybe 2-3 years at the time of recording this video. So chapter 40, which is not bookfluence, it is not a thought leadership book per se. It was nice to really be creative with my wording and really get back into creative writing in a different sense, and to write something that was not client focused. Like it was, of course, I'm concerned about the target reader. That's why I wrote the book. But it was a lot of drawing from my own life. And that sparked another aspect or level of creativity. I'm saying all of that to say, to see Kennedy Ryan in action and to know about her books. I haven't read them, but I know about them. That sparks another aspect of my creativity. So I'm just going to use that to write my next book. You know what I mean? So it just, writers inspire writers. Authors inspire authors, bookfluencers inspire bookfluencers. I'm just excited, obviously. So I'm gonna get my juice, get my patty, and go get ready and buy some books. Happy Saturday! Turning Natural is on 11th Street. It is right across, actually, from, the building says Far Southeast, but this is another Busboys and Poets location. And here is the juicery. Here we go, my beet juice. So I'm getting barbecue jackfruit and veggie. I got the Nipsey Blue because, you know, sometimes I just want a piece of home. I'm from LA, California, for those who don't know. And I got the barbecue jackfruit patty and the veggie patty. I haven't tasted the barbecue patty or the barbecue jackfruit, so that should be a nice treat. Well, guys, a couple of things have changed since I last saw you. So I did not make it to the book festival. Well, actually, that's not all the way true. I made it, but I did not get a chance to participate because I left my purse at home. I got all the way to the parking structure. Kennedy Ryan was scheduled to be there at 12. So I get to the parking structure 11:50, making great time. I'm like, okay, let's go. Pull up. You know, well, I don't know if you know, but at National Harbor, to park in one of the parking structures, you have to take a ticket, and then, you know, you pay when you leave. Like most parking structures, if not all. So I'm like, oh, let me get my ticket. And then something just told me, like, find out, like, pull your purse just to make sure you have it. Look to my right, purse was not there. I'm like, okay, don't panic. I have my Apple Wallet. I can pay if they have Apple Pay. That is not a problem. So I parked my car. I didn't go all the way into the parking structure. I pulled to the side, parked my car. I checked the parking meters. Oh, you know, there was one meter that I didn't check. And I'm like, if I can pay with Apple Pay, I'll go in to see Kennedy Ryan. And I don't know why I have to say her first name and last name. I'll go in to see Kennedy Ryan, and then I'll go back home to get my purse, because I just like to have my purse with me. One, it has my license, and then also like my chapstick, all of the things that I may need, travel perfume, my credit cards, even though I have Apple Pay, but other credit cards, just in case there are establishments that don't take Apple Pay, like the parking structure. And I'm like, oh, they don't take it. So I circle around the block a few times, and I'm like, if I park on the street, then I can just pay with my Pay app. No problem, because that is hooked up to my Apple Pay anyway. No parking because it's Saturday at 11:50 a.m. I said, okay, Naila, don't panic. When I was driving around, I saw like the tents set up because it is a festival, and I just saw people going and shopping for books, and I was just like, ah! I said, you know, okay, let's pivot. Let's pivot. Let's not make this a big deal. Sure, I would have loved to purchase the books today and see if I can possibly have her autograph them today. But I made a decision. I'm going to go back and get my purse because I still had to make more stops throughout the day and I couldn't park in the structure. I'm going to go back and get my purse. By time I got home, it was well into the 12 o'clock hour. And I was like, to go back when there are other people behind her, like she probably was like the keynote or the key guest with the T, no S at the end. She probably was the key guest, but there were still other authors and bookfluencers who were coming up behind her. So her time slot, I imagine, wasn't going to be, you know, that big of a gap. Because I imagine, again, they wanted to be respectful to the other authors and bookfluencers. I decide at that moment with all of my assumptions, and we all know assumptions are not the greatest thing, right? But I'm like, okay, you've been to many a book festival and you know how it is with time slots because you yourself have spoken at events. So you know what it is to be, when people have events and they have schedules, we know how that goes. We want to be respectful of time, especially when there are multiple people presenting and representing. I was like, Naila, you don't have to go. I am still going to purchase the book probably tomorrow, and I'm still going to buy it from a Black-owned bookstore. More than likely, it's going to be Mahogany Books. If not, I'm sorry, I'm sweating in this car. If not, it is going to be another Black-owned bookstore or another neighborhood-run bookstore, because that's just what, if I can, I will buy my books from these types of establishments. personal preference. So I was like, okay, you're still going to support a bookstore of your choice. You're still going to buy the books. You may not have had the opportunity to see her or even possibly meet her, but that's okay. I had to also justify me going home and not coming back with the simple fact that I have not read the books yet. And I would have been ticked if somebody were to give away the plot or give away something that I wasn't privy to yet. So I was like, maybe it was good that I left my purse and my wallet and all of that at home, because if somebody would have told me what her books were about, or if somebody would have given away all the goods before I got a chance to read the book, oh, that would have ruined my day. Now that would have ruined my day. So I was like, okay, it's cool. So I did a pivot, went back home, got my stuff, went to the cleaners to pick up my dry cleaning. Also took back a top that I got from the outlets, and got some more tank tops from the same store. What is it? White House Black Market. Phenomenal store. Now that I am in my big fours. And now I'm at a coffee shop. So I said, okay, Naila, you wanted to be inspired by words? Go to a coffee shop and do some work. So that's what I am doing. And this is an African owned coffee shop, if I'm not mistaken. Cafe Aurora in Alexandria, Virginia. So I'm excited to patron them today, this coffee shop, this cafe today. I'm gonna do some work, and also I'm in the mood for a chai latte. Hopefully they have it, and if they have crepes, oh, even better. So we're at a coffee shop and we're gonna do some work, and then I'm going to probably go for a walk, go home and relax. That's my Saturday now. We had to do a little bit of a pivot, but it's all good because I'm still getting work done. I'm still going to get the books, and I'm still going to have a good day. So yeah. I'm back. God must really want me to go home, because I went in there with my backpack. That's my fault for assuming that there would be seats. There was not a seat in the house, which is great. That means business is awesome. And it's kind of a tight space, so I didn't want to film inside and get like people eating, and there were like kids and things in there. And I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So just take my word for it. It seems like a solid place. It seems like the food is good, even though I didn't get a chance to sit and dine. But I did get a caramel macchiato iced. An iced caramel macchiato. So, when you go to the authentic coffee shops and cafes, the coffee is always top tier. It's Starbucks what? Like, no. It is going to be top tier coffee, especially an African owned coffee shop. I'm already knowing that this is going to be great. Great. This is good. I'm happy that it's good. So I wanted to sit down and work and spend a little time in the cafe, maybe get a snack or a meal or something like that. But it's okay, because this is yummy. Yep. So I think I'm going home. Let's go home and do some work. I'm going home with a smile on my face. It's all good. We're going to try again tomorrow. Bye, guys. We are out and about on this beautiful day, getting ready to go on a tour of the city, which I'm very excited about. I've never been on a tour, like a city tour in the States. So this should be fun. There's the bus right there. So we're meeting at the Arlo Hotel, and this is our bus, or our transportation. Let's get this tour started. Who's here? Hi there.
That the nation's capital and the White House are the two most restricted buildings here in Washington, D.C. So those will be picture stops, and we'll load back up. Now, the White House will be our last stop, so we'll worry about that later. The Congress, the final place for all presidents to say their final inauguration speech before going into the White House. This is a beautiful picture. I'm more than happy to take your picture for you, and if you want to walk to the reflector pool, you're more than welcome.
We have our first stop on the tour. We are at Can you see it? Can I see it? What am I looking at? The Capitol building. And then we're right across from the National Mall. As you can see, the Washington Monument is back there somewhere. I really can't see. I have on these shades. I can't see anything right now. So hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. But the tour is great so far. We found out why they call it the Smithsonian. Like why the Smithsonian has its name. So far, very informational.
If you remember that rich guy, James Smithson, that gave us that $80 million, he is buried there as well. So he's buried on the left side of the castle, and he has a nice memorial there. Now, the old Smithsonian was a museum for a lot of years after the hospital thing. And then about 10 years ago, they turned it into...
This is our next stop, the Washington Monument. If you look closely, you will see that it's two different colors. It's two different stones. Didn't know that. Learned a little bit about that history. So that's pretty cool. And of course, my favorite Smithsonian museum is the African American Museum. We are at George Washington Memorial.
We're not at George Washington.
Where are we?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. I'm so sorry, Mr. Jefferson. I respect what you did. Or do I? Here is Mr. Jefferson.
Now, this memorial that's on the right-hand side, that was 32nd President Franklin Roosevelt. Now, Franklin Roosevelt was the only president that bypassed the 22nd Amendment with only doing 2 terms in the White House. So he served 4 terms in the White House. His first 2 terms were during Great Depression, and his last 2 terms were during World War II.
Our third, or maybe even fourth stop is the Martin Luther King Memorial. And it is along the tidal basin. So there's my guy right here, Dr. King. Oh, Dr. King. How DC needs you. Guys, there are a few views. Well, actually, DC has a lot of views that I enjoy. I'm going to share yet another one. You know, National Harbor is my favorite, right? National Harbor. Then I just took you by Tidal Basin. That's my second favorite. And then, boom, right here. Third favorite view in DC. I was here for the 10th anniversary of the Million Man March, and it was like right along here. Glorious. Love this view. Every time I think of it, I think of the Million Man March. I mean, of course, you think of inauguration, etc., but still. Julia's about to run up the Lincoln Memorial Steps. Walk up the Lincoln Memorial Steps. Now, these are not the Rocky Steps in Philly, but, you know, it's enough of them. I won't be doing it. So, I did. Huffing and puffing.
How many steps did you?
I don't know.
You went all the way up to the top?
Uh-huh. And I raced my brothers.
I'm not gonna run, but because she did the Philly steps and I do the Stairmaster,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I should be able to do this.
Okay. Let's go. You want me to time you, or you just want to do?
No, I don't want you to.
Got it.
Why?
Well, I said my brothers. My brother and my stepdad. My mom timed us.
Why she want to embarrass me? What was your time?
Mine was significantly more than the others.
But if I had on a different shoe, I would run it. But when I get back, I gotta go to the gym. So thank you very much.
Let's see if I see her. She's waving. Ah, she made it. Julia counted 58 steps up the Lincoln Memorial. Now we're at the reflection pool, reflection water. And let's see how many steps are here. This view, y'all. I mean, Chicago, I hear you. Seattle, I hear you. New York, I hear you. I'm sorry. This? Come on now. Don't miss it.
If I break my ankle.
No, don't. Okay, don't do it. Just walk it.
Okay, let's count.
Okay.
Okay.
She's coming back, y'all. She's a runner. She's a track star.
I got 30.
That's it?
Yeah.
I can do 30. So the last stop is the White House. Obviously, we're We're staying on. We just don't have a desire, but it's a beautiful view. We are out and about late too. A little late night action. Mm-hmm.
We gotta be up at 5.
Girl, this gonna be a speedy dinner. So we about to go check out L'Oreal. We're in DuPont. This is a nice DC community too. Another DC neighborhood that's cutesy. Yeah, so first time at L'Oreal. Should be nice. Oh, thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you ladies? Welcome.
Good. How are you doing? All right, I have my salmon, and then it has shrimp on the top. I don't know what these are. Rice, black beans. Julia has rice, steak, quesadilla. It looks very good. We're here. We made it. Ain't nobody in here, guys. It's
Hi.
Hi.
It's early. It's my first train ride, I think, in life.
Yay!